is the Chrissie Swan Show.
Quit clicking.
Chrissie's Clickbait.
Well, I feel bad because I absolutely unleashed on Barry Keoghan.
With his piggy little eyes.
With his piggy little eyes. And it turns out that I'm not alone and he's taken it very badly. So I apologise. I didn't think it was that serious. I was just having
I don't think
some fun.
Big
really.
Bad Baz would have been listening to us though, so I think you're in the clear.
I don't like to be in the in the armies of haters. I thought it would be a bit of fun. But everybody loved Barry Keoghan and it wouldn't be funny if I didn't. Anyway, I apologise because he's had to release a statement saying, lay off all of yous. I'm only a human. I'm only human. And, people have been knocking on his granny's door. That's my favourite part of the statement.
Not his granny.
Knocking on my granny's door.
Leave the granny out of it, surely.
Why would people do that?
Yeah, that's just cruel.
And are they just like, people, normal people, or is that a media person
I would
knocking
think that's like a TMZ reporter trying to get a comment out of her or something.
That's very, very bad.
Yeah.
And they're harassing his son and his ex-girlfriend. And anyway, we are not going to be mean to Barry Keoghan anymore.
No. Well, I never was. I've always endorsed Big Bad Baz. I like the guy.
I know,
You can still not like him,
Look,
Swanee.
I believed that he cheated on Sab Cap, who is my darling pixie girl. But apparently not. The girl that he allegedly cheated on Sab Cap with, Sabrina Carpenter.
Brecky? Was that her name?
Brecky. Her name's Brecky. And she is currently laying under a couple of fried eggs and a little bit of bacon. No, she said, I've never even met him, let alone I didn't have relations with that man. Never even met him, Jack.
Yeah, okay, that's great. Hopefully he didn't do the wrong thing. But she perpetuated this narrative by reposting or uploading TikToks drinking a Saltburn mug. Like, she was living for it when her name got brought into it. So I love that now she's coming out and saying that, but she was stirring the pot a bit.
Do you think she is guilty of doing naughty things with Barry Keoghan?
Well, maybe, because maybe he's seen all of this backlash and been like, babe, can you...
Just say
we didn't do it.
Babe.
Brecky.
Babe.
Brecky. Babe.
The Chrissie Swan Show. The Chrissie Swan Show.
Monday's almost over. My God, I've only just realised during this show that Christmas is like 2 weeks away and I've only got your present.
Better start. I mean, actually, no, don't worry. Stop shopping.
Chrissie's Clickbait.
Just Jack. Let's talk about Ariana and Cynthia. Finally remembered her name. The stars of Wicked. Peg went and saw Wicked on the weekend. Loved it.
Did she?
Yes.
Still haven't
and
seen it.
And then I embarrassed her in front of the mother and I said, did you cry at Defying Gravity? She's like, no.
Did she?
No.
Oh.
It's only me that's...
Yeah. Unhinged.
An idiot like that. Anyway, so, yeah, the 10 out of 10 from Peg. That's the review. So all last week we were obsessed with the whole, holding space for the lyrics of Defying Gravity.
This week people are taking the lyrics of Defying Gravity and really holding space with that and feeling power in that.
I didn't know that was happening.
I've seen it, yeah.
That's really powerful.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I wanted.
That's what I wanted.
I didn't know that was happening.
It's so bonkers.
And
I can't
cringe.
get enough of it. It's so cringe. And they have spoken out about what the hell was going on. And it turns out that they are just as confused as we are.
I didn't know what any part of it meant. I didn't understand the first sentence. And I just wanted to be there because I knew something big was happening.
But then after a while, I didn't know how to be there.
She said something that meant something to her. It meant something totally different to you.
Yes.
And then she tried to kind of get somewhere else.
Yeah.
And I'm going to grab this because I think you might need something.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the tapping was about.
And she even explained holding on to the nail.
And tapping. That's when she said tapping. She didn't know why she was doing it.
It was so insane.
It shows to me, though, Swanee, that they both are acting a little bit in those interviews. Because Cynthia just said there she didn't know what was going on. She certainly seemed like she knew what was happening in the original interview.
Yeah, although now that I hear her say that, it makes sense that she was really...
Pausing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
okay.
I feel like that journalist didn't know what. I think she was really overwhelmed with the situation.
Trace.
And Trace. And she works in queer media.
Yeah.
And then Cynthia was like, I don't know, do I work in queer media? But I think her mouth just started to say things.
Yeah.
All of that holding space and stuff. I think that was just rambling.
Which happens in those junket interviews. It's almost an out-of-body experience because
It is. I've never been harder on myself than when I leave those and I go, you are a waste of space and oxygen. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, apparently, very bad things are going to happen to Jay-Z and Beyonce. Am I allowed to even say that?
It's happening, Swanee. I'm saying 2025, I don't think it's going to be a good year for them.
There has been many, many conspiracy theories around them and their involvement with Sean Diddy Combs.
Yeah.
And the news has been breaking and rolling all day that Jay-Z is being looked at by the police.
For one of the worst things
For
ever.
one of the worst crimes in the universe.
Yeah. It's a scary time. He has come out and denied the claims and allegations.
Yes,
but
and it's a very lengthy statement.
Yeah.
It didn't have to be that lengthy.
No.
It's very loopy and odd.
Anyway.
Well, watch this space.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel are up next. Have a beautiful Monday night.
You too.
Now check this out.
The Chrissie Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.